Hello and welcome back to the Holiday Countdown Coach Spotlight. My name is Kari Langkamp. I am a Master Certified Coach, and for this purpose, I am hosting a series of amazing coaches that I would love to share with you. And today I have the wonderful Tarryne West with me, and we have kind of gone side by side in some of our coaching in terms of having both worked and coached at the Life Coach School and trained there. And then she has gone off and created an amazing program. And I would love for you to just share about you and where you're at and what brought you to coaching and whatever seems relevant to share with the audience here today.
There's so much, right? Well, firstly, I just want to say thank you so much for having me. It is such a joy and a pleasure to connect with you in this way. And yeah, we have really sort of been ships passing in the night in so many different ways in same spaces and never really getting a chance to really talk about some of the deep stuff. So this is so fun.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've been coaching for 16 years now. I feel like quite a veteran in the industry. And I've spent about an equal amount of time offline coaching, building my business, and online. So I feel like I've really done both. But I got into coaching initially because I had treatment-resistant depression when I was younger. It was very, very serious. I almost didn't make it. Got so bad at one point that I was actually declared legally a medical invalid, and I didn't leave my house for about 2 years, which was really tough. And therapy wasn't helping, medication didn't help. And I know that there is a place for that, and I'm certainly not saying that that's not important, but what I came to understand for me was that what was causing it was an inability to understand myself and my emotions and my brain. And when I did heal through a lot of the coaching modalities that I use now, I wanted to go out and help other people do the same thing, of course.
Makes
And
sense.
so I went and figured I'd study psychology, and I was like, this isn't it. This isn't the right vehicle for me. So basically just started finding the education that I needed. And I started with Martha Beck's training, and then I did Eckhart Tolle's, and I did some at university, obviously the Life Coach School, but I've got several certifications in very different modalities, which is so fascinating because I have this very interesting pieced together approach to coaching, which I just love.
Which I'm guessing gives you a really well-rounded toolkit and vision for how you can support and help people.
It
Right.
really does. And it means that I can be so incredibly responsive with clients and just flip between tools as is needed and really meet them where they are in a unique way.
Oh,
So I'm very
amazing.
fortunate in the education that I've created for myself.
Yeah, amazing. And now I don't know that this is like all you are doing. I don't want to, but you have and created an amazing program that I hear about from many other coaches. Would you care to talk about
Oh,
that a little bit?
absolutely. So the conscious coach community came across almost by accident. And
Okay.
I mean, I don't believe in accidents, but for years, I was a general coach, and then I spent a lot of time in the corporate space. And one of the things that I always insisted I was never going to do was a coach who coaches coaches.
That sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar, right? And then about two or 3 years ago now, while I was contracting with a life coach school, I realized that by supporting coaches, I could vastly shift the impact that I was making.
Yeah.
Because instead of working with individuals, I could actually facilitate the transformation of a wider group of people through that ripple effect.
Yeah.
I also saw how much support coaches actually need because the work we do is hard, not only in terms of building businesses and finding clients and working with clients, but the inner work that's required to be an effective coach is something I don't think we talk often enough about
No.
because it is hard work and it takes so much support. You know, I often say within my community that the amount of self-care you give yourself has to be equal to the amount of effort you're putting into the challenge. But as coaches, we often don't give ourselves that support because we're like,
Yeah.
but I should be able to do it. I should be able to figure it out myself.
Yeah.
And I really started to see this need for a community of coaches where we could be vulnerable with each other, where we could be supporting each other, not just as coaches, but as business peers. And that's where the community came to life. And it's been honestly the most incredible experience. I think we cry every single Monday on the calls together because we are just bringing such deep stuff to the surface and getting
Yeah,
all of those obstacles and those challenges out of the way in a way that I've never seen anywhere else.
yeah,
So it's been this co-creation of me going, we need a space where we can do this. And then it kind of taking on a life of its own because the members actually create the space.
sure.
So that's been amazing. And from that, I started getting more and more requests to actually teach people how I coach. So we're in the beta stages of testing a certification program, which is going really, really well. And I'm learning so much about my own coaching,
Of
having to actually
course,
put it
right?
down on paper.
That's how
But
it
yeah,
goes.
that's been the last year and a half of my
Amazing.
life. And I've largely let go of most of my other coaching. So
Okay,
my one-on-one and my corporate business, more or less sundowning those
sure.
to just let this community take up all the space and all the attention that it needs.
Amazing. I think
It's been
there's such
incredible.
a need, excuse me, for community
Yeah,
just in so many areas of our lives. So to have that space with people that are doing the same things, but different, right? Like we
yeah,
may all be walking a similar path, but having very unique experiences along the way. That's a beautiful
absolutely.
gift.
Yeah.
So,
And it's
and
been as nourishing for me and
yeah,
my growth as it has been for the members. It's this incredible dynamic.
yeah, amazing. And so, if someone is interested in that, I
Mhm.
will, of course, include all of the links below. But is there anything that you want to share about where they should go, how to find you,
Absolutely. So
resources you want them to check out?
yeah, so we try to keep it simple. So they can basically just go to theconsciouscoachmethod.com. We have a tab for our community, and we have two different ways that you can join.
Okay,
One where you can get very high level, you get weekly coaching with one of our dedicated team members who are amazing, by the way. We have a team of 12 coaches who are just unbelievable, and they provide all of the one-to-one care every single week for our members. So you can join in a way where you're getting that really intensive one-on-one support. Or if you don't need that or it's not accessible for you, newer coaches tend not to
sure.
always have the budget for high level coaching. We have the community only program where you can still get group coaching. You still join all of our masterminds and our trainings. So we've got a couple of different ways people can participate. But one of the things that's so important to us in the community is that we don't have barriers or hierarchy. So if people have questions or they want to learn more or they want to just come and have a sneak peek, you can literally email me and I will answer all emails myself.
Okay,
And we're very big on just inviting people in to meet the group and see what it's like.
yeah, test out the waters, and
Pretty
my
much
guess is
because
they
we want
probably mostly
people,
stay.
well, they
So-
do, but we also want people to come in and really decide for themselves, is this a community
yeah,
where I want to belong?
yes,
We're really big on making sure people are choosing it for reasons that make sense
yeah.
rather than feeling like they have to have something.
Yes. Yeah. And having coached enough coaches, right, in even just where we were both coaching at the same time, so many people we were seeing come through were coaches, right? I'm guessing that's common. At least I feel like it was with the people I was interacting with. So often looking for the thing I'm supposed to do,
Yes.
right? Rather than the what do I really need to take care of
Yes.
me as a coach and in my business right now. So a gift to give them that space in that way. So powerful. And if they're interested in your coach training,
Mhm.
should they hang on, wait a little bit, or where is that at in terms
Well,
of next?
again, if they go to the website on our main page, we do have some way where you can sign up to be informed when the next round
Sure.
opens or get more information. But again,
Perfect.
we're very open. If they just get in touch, we'll send them the information that we have and answer any questions. We
Amazing.
really are big on direct and open communication where they can feel like they can have conversations with us.
Yeah.
There's no barriers.
No, no bots, no
No buts,
forms.
no gatekeeping.
Yes.
We're
Amazing.
very much about we're in this together, so we should be able to have human conversations together.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Well, anything else you want to share with people today as we face the
Ooh.
holidays, head into this season, head into the new year? Anything that's
Hmm. I think just a moment of gratitude for the gift of this.
Mm.
And not only the gift of being invited to share my work, which I greatly appreciate, but the gift of belonging to a group of people who are here to make a positive impact on the world. There is so few places where people are so dedicated to having a positive impact, and it's extraordinary to be surrounded by people like this all day. That is a gift, and to everyone who is watching this, they are a part of that, and I have immense gratitude for the fact that
Yeah.
they dedicate themselves to that.
Yeah, it's amazing work to be a part of
It
in
certainly is.
whatever fashion, right? The people that we've come across. So
Yeah,
I feel like anytime I'm coaching, I am getting as much as I'm giving, and that always feels like an amazing gift in this process, right? I'm
I
always
feel
learning
exactly the same.
so much. So
Yeah.
yes. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I will share all of the information with this video so that you can track Tarryne and her group and all of her offerings down and find those. And we'll hopefully connect again soon. I appreciate that. So thank
Wonderful.
you.
Thank you so much for
Thank
having
you.
me.
You're welcome.